84 campaign highlights the horrifying figure that male suicide is the biggest killer of men under 45, 84 taking their lives every week. Earlier this month, the Health Secretary said the Prime Minister and I have made mental health services a personal priority. Now, Mr. Speaker, I fully acknowledge and accept the Prime Minister's very genuine concern about mental health, but mental health trusts have got fewer resources. So why does the analysis by the Royal College of Psychiatrists show mental health trusts have 105 million less than they had 6 years ago?
To the right honourable gentleman, as I've just said, of course, dealing with mental health is not just a question of what is happening inside the health service. There are wider areas of responsibility for dealing with mental health. What have we done on mental health? Yes, the parity of esteem is there. As I said, 1,400 more people are accessing mental health services every day compared to when we came into power. Spending on mental health has increased to a record £11.6 billion, with a further £1 billion by 2021. We are ensuring that we're putting more money in. We have responded to the report of the Stevenson-Farmer review into mental health in the workplace. It's all very well Labour members chuntering about this, but dealing with mental health means addressing it in a variety of ways. We are taking more steps to address the issues of mental health than the Labour government ever took when they were in power.
Jeremy Corbyn!
Mr. Speaker, mental health spending fell by 600 million between 2010 and 2015. And far too often, a mental health crisis has to be dealt with either by police, friends, or neighbours, or people in the community. And too many of our fellow citizens suffer alone because there are insufficient staff to help them at a moment of crisis. It is quite clear that the mental health budget is insufficient. So can the Prime Minister explain, and she mentioned young people in this, why only 6% of the overall mental health budget is spent on children and young people when they make up 20% of our population?
Say to the right honourable gentleman, as I've just repeated, we are in fact increasing the services that are available to children and young people. But this isn't just about what happens in NHS trusts. It's important we look at this in the round. That is why it's important that we're putting ensuring that there is that training in schools to help young people. We've committed to ensuring 70,000 more children and young people each year will have access to high-quality NHS mental health care by 2020-21. We've backed these proposals by additional funding, the work that we're doing in schools and how they deal with mental health for children and young people. But we're also taking action in other areas. When I was Home Secretary, one of the issues I saw was the fact that the police found it very difficult to deal with people in mental health crisis because they didn't have the training to do that, and actually taking them into a cell to be there overnight, including young people, was not helping those young people. We have changed that. We've seen a dramatic reduction in the number, and we have made clear that young people will not and will never be taken to a police cell as a place of safety.